And then another type of clone, which is done primarily at Bethesda, is called a robotoid. And so robotoids, what they do is they put a person in a chamber that is recording all of their biorhythms. What it does is it's downloading that and putting it on a hard drive. So that not just your biorhythms, but it also records all your thoughts and memories and all of your genetics. Then they take you out of that chamber and a particle beam is sent through that is being patterned by the information they downloaded, so that it creates this energetic being at first that coalesces down to matter, and physically it looks exactly like the person and it remembers everything, and it actually thinks it is the person. Of course, there's no soul in there at all. So it's not having, if the person had any kind of compassion, but because it's not actually a physical being in the sense of that's how it was created, it was energy first. It actually does what they call derez. Like if you saw the movie Tron, the original movie Tron, where they derez, they spin off into particles of light. So they have to go back to Camp David, usually is where the main area, like you see many of the presidents of famous people going there. Those famous people having to go back to certain locations where they would get recharged. Otherwise, they start to derez. And so that's another type of clone they have. And so there's another one where they are actually able to, a more advanced, already growing child in the womb, they can erase the genetics now and overlay that too. So those are the primary four.
And that will bring two shots for the Anthony out on the floor. What is he doing? Oh, they're playing around it. And it's a travel. They call it travel.
You know, with another knee. But at the end of the day, you know, I have amazing teammates. You know, guys like Draymond, everybody on this team, they come over there, they wrap their hands around me like, yo.
That's exactly how
you have to have a certain amount of distance between the bodies
exactly.
in junior high.
Yes, like they say in Catholic school, leave room for the Holy Ghost. Anyway, there is a lot of memories today, actually. It's a big day in music history.
35 years ago today, Elvis Presley passed away, the king of rock and roll. And as Mark Cohn says in his great song, Walking in Memphis, there's a pretty little thing waiting for the king down in the jungle room.
It also seems sort of day to night-ish. Like
Absolutely.
She looks great during the day, but she could put on some, I mean, she's wearing heels.
Yeah, or like a
heels.
or a statement earring.
You all right? You okay?
No.
You sure? She's not. Here, come on, walk with me.
Okay.
Walk with me. Oh. I got
The 1981 Silver Scroll Award has been presented to Counting the Beat, the song by the Swingers, and that was #1 in Australia and New Zealand. So, yeah.
brilliant. From 1981, The Lost Scroll. It's out there. All right, Alex, we might come back to you if... Oh, we've kind of lost you there.
We actually go back to... Hold on a minute. Sir, can somebody help me?
Jim.
Sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Here. You okay?
You okay? I'm going to sit you down.
Gotcha.
Can I get a chair?
Yeah, a chair. Take some water. What happened?
Just...
Our first caress.
Look at this.
The cost is entirely fallacious, and I'll just give you one brief example. The cost of putting solar panels, I'm not quite sure what Simon's doing there. Is he okay? I think he's not okay. Simon is not okay. Yeah.
Something's happened to him.
Oh no.
Something's happened to him. Are you okay? Seizure? Are you okay? Sorry, I've passed out.
The President of Portugal fainted during a speech to the country's military. Aníbal Cavaco Silva was taken ill during ceremonies for Portugal's National Day. It happened at the same time that trade unionists began protesting. He was assisted off stage but returned half an hour later to finish his address.